Welcome back, and as promised, here is Ayotunde Balogun with the sports news.
Thank you very much, Laddie. The D Tigers of Nigeria began their campaign at the 2017 FIBA Afro-Basket Championships with a tight 78-77 points victory over Cote d'Ivoire. The D Tigers went ahead 17-11 points and 25-22 points in the first and second quarters. But then the Ivorians fought back in the third quarter, 17-11 points, and the defending champions finished off the final quarter 25-27 points. Ike Diogo emerges Nigeria's top performer with 31 points and 8 rebounds in the encounter. Sadio Mane has picked up the Premier League Player of the Month award for August following an impressive goal-scoring start to the 2017-2018 campaign. The Liverpool forward fended off competition from Phil Jones, Romelu Lukaku, Alvaro Morata and his teammate at Liverpool, Mohamed Salah. This is the first time the Senegal international has picked up the award since his move from Austrian side Red Bull Salzburg in 2014. David Wagner won the Manager of the Month award after guiding Huddersfield Town to an unbeaten start in their debut season. Ferrari will celebrate its 70th anniversary on Saturday in the company of thousands of admirers from around the world. Founder Enzo Ferrari built the first car in 1947 and went on to make the company's prancing horse logo an internationally recognized brand. Luca Di Montezemolo, former chairman, led the team and historic driver Niki Lauda to a series of world titles. The 7-time Formula One world champion also raced with Ferrari. Ferrari have not won a driver's title for a decade and last won the Constructors' Championship in 2008. Brazilian Andrew Parsons has emerged as president of the International Paralympic Committee after winning the election held today in Abu Dhabi. Parsons won the right to lead the IPC after receiving 84 votes out of 162. He replaces Englishman Philip Craven, who had led the IPC since 2001. His closest rival in the election, Heidi Zhang of China, got 47 votes, while John Pedersen of Denmark had 19. Parsons will be working with a new Vice President, Dwayne Kill, who edged out Pedersen with 81 votes to 79. And that's a wrap in sports news. I'm Ayotunde Balogun.
Thanks, Ayo. Anti-government protests have entered a third day in the Togolese capital, Lomé. Head of the country's main opposition alliance has told President Faure Gnassingbé to quit power immediately or expect more protests against his family's 50-year dynastic rule. Hundreds have been out on the streets since Wednesday, following a call from the opposition to stage protests across the country to demand constitutional reform, including presidential term limits. The police had tried to use tear gas to disperse the demonstrators. 58 people have died after an 8.2 magnitude earthquake hit Mexico today. A tsunami warning was initially issued for Mexico and other countries nearby, but that had since been lifted. President Enrique Peña Nieto says that at least 50 million people must have felt the impact of the quake, and the extent of the damage is still being ascertained. It is said to be just as serious as the one that struck back in 1985, in which more than 10,000 people were killed.
An amateur video posted online shows the moment the quake struck. People were seen running out of their homes. Carlos Abraham Gutierrez Solis, whose video we're watching, was waiting for his family to evacuate the house during the big tremor. He said he had been working on his computer when the earthquake struck. Everything, he said, was moving in a zigzag manner, and he found it difficult to move quickly. The 8.2 magnitude quake triggered small tsunami waves off the coast and damaged some buildings. The epicenter was 76 miles southwest of the town of Pijijiapan in the southern state of Chiapas and at a depth of 21 miles. 4 people were killed in the state of Chiapas, 2 children reportedly killed in the neighboring state of Tabasco. Some buildings south of Mexico were damaged, and in Mexico City, people ran onto the streets in their pajamas as power went out in some neighborhoods. The Mexican Civil Protection Agency says the recent earthquake is stronger than a 1985 tremor that flattened large parts of Mexico City and killed thousands.
And on entertainment news, the saying "everyone deserves a second chance" rings true for music icon Pt.4, who is preparing for a major comeback. Maya Wagundele has that story and more.
Many thanks. Here are stories from the world of showbiz. As the country celebrates its exit from recession, reports show a fall in contributions from the entertainment industry. According to new reports from the National Bureau of Statistics, contributions from the motion pictures, sound recordings and music production contracted for the second quarter of 2017 from an initial 2.95% from the first quarter. Recently, the federal government approved a tax holiday for investors in the entertainment industry to help catalyze a speedy growth. And extreme music singer Simi has released a sophomore album, Simisola, today in Lagos, southwest Nigeria.
I want you to love me.
Although she initially released an unsuccessful album in 2009 under Blackwater imprint, Simisola is the singer's first solo album since gaining mainstream attention after the release of the single Thief. The 12-tracker album receives just a single guest artist in Adekunle Gold. Meanwhile, Nigerian reggae music legend Pt.4 is getting an opportunity to raise his career back to the pinnacle of mainstream music as he prepares to host a 30th anniversary concert this weekend in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. Entertainment News visited the Send Down the Rain crooner, who has just been out of rehabilitation, where he went to seek redemption from drug and alcohol addiction. And that's all for tonight. It's back to the main.
And the main news again, at least 20 persons were killed today in Plateau State as suspected headsmen attacked Ancha community in Basa local government area. That's it on tonight's news at 10. Thanks for being with us. My name is Ladia Keridoluale. You have yourselves a wonderful weekend ahead. Good night.